This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and play the way that I'm going to play tonight when I go to the casino near my house. And the reason I'm going to show you what I'm going to do is because I get lots of comments about we want to know what you're using at the casino day in and day out. And I use some different systems, but this is the one that I'm going to use tonight. And it is the greatest roulette system modified, and let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and pick second 12 and third 12. Okay, and when these win, you just rebet and start again. Okay, when you lose, you're going to triple on the first bet only. So that'd be from 10 to 30. Okay. And anytime that you win on the first triple, you know that you can always start back at 10. So let's do that. We're up $20 so far. Okay, and we won, so we're going to just rebet. We're up $30 so far. Okay, we won that one, so we're up $40. We just hit rebet. Okay. And we won again, so let's go ahead and rebet. We're up $50. And sometimes I play like follow the winner, or sometimes I play things that haven't been hit for a while. But then other times, as long as you stick to the progression, you can go off your instincts as well. The progression is the most important part. Okay, so we lost, and now we're going to go, let me get rid of this pop-up here, and then we're going to triple the bet again. So again, we're just going to triple it one time. There we go, 30 on each, $60 bet. Now if we lose this one, we're going to double, so we're going to go from 30 to 60. So I'm glad we have a loss here so I can show those of you that haven't seen this what to do. And now we're going to double the bet from 30 to 60 on each. Okay, now we won. That does not mean that you start back over. If you have an all-time high, you do. But in this case, we're going to go backwards the way we went up, which means we're going to go from 60 to 30. And here we go. And in order to recoup your losses, you need to go back up, or come back the way that you, or go back down the way that you came up. So we won at 30, so we started at 10, so that would mean we're back at 10 again. So let's go ahead and put a $10 bet out. We're up $60. Now, the reason I like this is because when you're playing two 12s, and we won again there, when you're playing two 12s, you should win more than you lose, just because you have two of the three 12s, right? So now we're up $70. We have $10 on each, and it should come back because you should, like I said, you should eventually win more than you lose when you have 2/3 of the numbers. So we won again there. Let's go ahead and rebet. But unlike other systems where when you get it to win you start over, this system you retreat the same way that you came up. So if you go 10, 30, 60, 120, 240, and you finally get a win, you go and you win at 240, you go to 120, and then back to 60, and then back to 30. And you always want to cash out when you get back there. Now, you're saying, well, what if it gets out of control and it doesn't get back? That's why you need a larger bankroll, and it will eventually come back if you have a large enough bankroll, because the odds tell you that you're going to eventually get more wins when you have 2/3 of the numbers. Maybe not in the short term, but if you have a large enough bankroll, you will get that. So there's a loss, and I'm actually feeling a switch to first and second 12 here, and you can see there we lost at 10 each, so we're going to go to 30. But let me take the third 12 out. Okay, and if we lose this, we'll go to 60. So it triples first, then doubles. Oh my goodness, that was a bad decision, but that's okay. That'll show you the progression some more. So here we go. We're going to go to 60 now. So we went from 10 to 30 to 60. Another loss. So we go to 120 now. Okay. So usually when I follow my instincts, it helps out, but in this case it hasn't yet. So we're at 120 each. That's why you need a nice bankroll, and I would use at least 1,500 to start with this system. So we won at 120. Now we need to go back to 60. Okay. There we go. Well, you can see, oh, I'm sorry, the last bet was 120 each, so now we go to 60 each. There we go. All right. Oh, I messed that bet up somehow. So, okay. So, it should have been 120 each. There we go. Okay. That's why you have to really pay attention. Sometimes when I'm doing a video, I make a mistake like that, but you can't make a mistake like that in the casino. But it's much easier to be focused when you're not making a video at the same time. So that was at 120 each. So now we go 240 each. Okay, we won there. So now we go back to 120. And if you ever want to, even though we're not at an all-time high, if you ever feel like you get back up again, you can always start back over if you want to. That's a personal preference, but I like to get to an all-time high. Now we're at an all-time high, so we can start back over again. Let's go second. And okay, that was 120 each. So it should be 60 each. Okay. So now we go from 60 back to 30. And let's go second and third. Okay. So we lost there at 30 each. So we go to 60 each. Okay. So we're up 190. Now we want it 60. So we go back to 30. We lost there, so we'll go back to 60 again. And we lost again. So now we'll go to 120 each. Okay, we won at 120. So back to 60 each. We're up $130. And here we go. Okay, so we go back from 60 to 120. In just a moment here, I'll get rid of this. Okay, so again, you can see there we lost at 60 each, so we're at 120 each now. Okay, we got that one. So eventually we'll start winning more than we lose, and now we're at 60 each again. And once we start winning more than we lose, because we're betting on 2/3 of the numbers, then we should be able to cash out there. So we lost again at 60 each, so we're back at 120 each again. Okay, we won there, so we're back to 60 each again. And once we work our way back down, we'll cash out. Okay, so now we're up 190. Now we go from 60 to 30. Okay, we lost at 30, so then we go back to 60. Ooh, that was a tough loss there. That was close. Okay, so we lost at 60 each. Now we're at 120 each. But since we have 2/3 of the numbers, we should start winning some more than we lose. But it hasn't happened yet. We have a bunch of losses in a row here. So now we need to go to 240 each. Okay, we got it. So now we'll go from 240 to 120. Okay, we got that. It should start working in our favor here. We won at 120. So now we go to 60 each. And we're up 130. Okay, we got that one. So now if we can get this win at 30 and have this nice little stretch here, we're up 190 now. If we can get this win at 30 each, let's go ahead and cash out. I think we got it. Okay, so now we're up 220. So that's the greatest roulette system modified. I'm going to use that at the casino tonight. Just remember, you need a large enough bankroll. I'm going to use 2,000 tonight, but 1,500 should suffice on that. And if you don't have that much to play with, just use smaller increments. You can, if you can't do that with a table minimum, you can play online, or you can play some of the games where you can play roulette for smaller amounts that are similar to slot machines. There's something for everybody. You just have to find it. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have a system I would love to see it. Please send it in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would love it if you'd subscribe. It really helps me out. And love notifying you when new videos come out. So this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, guys.